Have you ever watched a YouTube chateau restoration and thought, wait, could I actually live there? Today we're touring some of the most well-known chateaux on YouTube, but not for the drama, dust, or DIY disasters. We're asking a simple, relatable question. Which of these chateaux is the most livable? That means, where could you actually see yourself brewing a cup of tea on a quiet Sunday? Where looks warm in the winter, cozy at night, and functional during the chaos of daily life? Let's dive into the top contenders. And don't forget to tell me in the comments, which one would you move into? 1. Chateau de Lalande, the Chateau Diaries. Stephanie Jarvis' Chateau de Lalande is the heartbeat of the Chateau YouTube universe. With over a decade of experience restoring this 16th century property, she's built more than a home. It's a community, a business, and a creative playground. So what makes Lalande livable? Well, first, it's functional. Yes, there are always projects going on, but there are also working bathrooms, guest-ready bedrooms, and that famously charming kitchen, often filled with friends, wine, and candlelight. Secondly, it's cozy. For all the scale of the place, there are corners of real warmth, wood-burning stoves, soft textiles, and joyful art. Stephanie's style leans whimsical but grounded. Downside? It's busy. There's a lot going on at any given time. Filming, renovations, guests. So if you like solitude and predictability, it might not be your top pick. But if you're someone who thrives in energy, community, and creativity, Lalande could feel like home. 2. Chateau de Chaumont, Escape to Rural France. Dan Preston's channel, Escape to Rural France, gives us a very different flavor. His Chateau de Chaumont is a serious project, a massive building slowly being restored with skill, patience, and a clear architectural vision. So, is it livable? In parts, yes. There's a sense of control and attention to detail that makes his spaces feel safe and grounded. If you're someone who values structure, peace, and quality craftsmanship, this is your kind of livable. However, most of the main chateau is still a work in progress. You're not moving into a finished fantasy here, but you are moving into a calm, capable, well-managed project with huge long-term potential. And let's not forget that kitchen. For food lovers, it's one of the best in the chateau world. 3. Chateau de la Bamenière, Doing It Ourselves. Now let's talk about Gwendolyn and Billy from Doing It Ourselves. Their Chateau de la Bamenière is elegant, structured, and low drama. These two are quietly restoring a chateau in a way that feels actually livable. Rooms are finished, furniture is in place, and the energy, calm, organized, warm. They've created guest accommodations that look like boutique hotels and common spaces that maintain historical charm without sacrificing comfort. Think double-glazed windows, real heating, and minimal dust. There's also something very mature about their aesthetic. It's not trying to be flashy or quirky, it's livable luxury on a manageable scale. If you want a chateau that feels like a real adult home, this one might be your winner. 4. Chateau de Pernol, The Next Chapter. Sarah and George from The Next Chapter own Chateau de Pernol, and what they're doing is nothing short of architectural resurrection. This chateau is a monument historique, and they're restoring it with academic-level precision. Now, is it cozy? Not yet. This is not the place where you settle into a finished living room with hot cocoa, but in terms of beauty, vision, and peace, Pernod is unmatched. It feels like a serene sanctuary slowly waking up. There are livable spaces, their private quarters, for example, and their careful upgrades to infrastructure make it clear this place will be solid for generations. So if you're someone who finds peace in grand, quiet beauty, and you have patience for a slow restoration, Pernod might be your dream home. Then there's life at number 9, a family restoring Chateau de Lael. It's more modest than the others, but that might be what makes it the most relatable. The scale is manageable, the renovations are realistic, and the couple's focus on making the home comfortable for their family makes it feel emotionally livable. They're not restoring a palace, they're creating a life. Rooms are being completed one at a time, and their down-to-earth updates make you feel like you could actually do this too. There's a charm in the simplicity, They're not performing for YouTube, they're building a future. If you value authenticity, family spaces, and smaller scale restoration, if you value authenticity, family spaces, and smaller scale restoration, Lalacelle is probably your pick. A few honorable mentions. Chateau Gonville-sur-Honfleur, for those who love modern luxury and Airbnb-style chic. Chateau de Gaudens, visually stunning, though less frequently updated. Chateau Love, lots of energy and personality, though perhaps not quite as finished yet. So now it's your turn. Which chateau would you move into? Are you all about cozy kitchens and community like Lalande, or minimalist calm like Dan's place? Do you want the elegance of Pernod or the family warmth of Lalacelle? Tell me in the comments. I want to know what livable means to you. If you liked this tour and want more cozy commentary, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, and maybe even share it with your fellow chateau dreamers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.